Hi guys, so sorry I've been away for so long, but today I'm back with a tutorial on how to make this really adorable kawaii chocolate chip cupcake. So the really fun thing about these is they always come out different just because of the placement of the chocolate chips and all that. So I hope you like this tutorial, it's really fun to do, so keep watching. So you're only going to need a few supplies to do this, but one of them is homemade deco sprinkles. Now I have a tutorial up on this which I'll link on the screen and in the description, but you're going to need the chocolate chunks or chocolate chip deco sprinkles. The next thing you're going to need is a cupcake base mould. You can make yours yourself, but I just find this easier and better for me. Another thing you're going to need is chalk pastels. I've already shaved these ones into little pots. You're also going to need a variety of different tools like fluffy brushes, an X-Acto knife and a toothbrush. So the first thing we want to do is quickly make a little cupcake to measure the amount of clay we're going to need. Take it out of the mould and condition it again as we're about to add the chocolate chunks. So now taking the chocolate chunks, like I said I do have a tutorial on this so I'll link it on the screen. I've made a little dip in my clay just because it's easier to pop the chocolate chunks into, but basically you want to keep doing this and then folding it over and conditioning it in, and just keep repeating this process until you get the amount that you want in your clay. I find that you actually need a surprising amount of chocolate chips to make a really good realistic looking cupcake, but you just experiment with what you want. I just like quite a few, but you can do what you want. So once you've done that, it should look something like this, so you can see that when I pull and push on the clay you can see all of the chocolate chips. So now what you want to do is then again make your cupcake. So I just tear at the clay to get the chocolate chips out of the middle of the clay and then press that into the mould. Because we have torn it, you do want to press it in quite firmly, otherwise you will get sort of fold marks on the bottom of your cupcake base. Now just cut off any excess, and if you need to, just press down back on the clay. Now what we want to do is repeat that process where you sort of rip the clay to get the chocolate chips out, and this is going to be the top of the cupcake. Now what you want to do is just rip it and then place it on top and then form it into that lovely dome shape you see on cupcakes. It should look something like this when you're finished, so if you can see any chocolate chips near the surface, just scratch that with your nail or a tool and it'll bring those out. What I like to do is add some extra chocolate chips on the top. This makes it look far more realistic, so I just take my tweezers and add some on the top. Now what you want to do is texture your cupcake with your toothbrush. This makes it look really realistic. It should look like this when you've done that. Now take your chalk pastels. Like I said earlier, I have actually shaved these already, but do it however you want to. So just taking a golden brown colour, just put that all over the cupcake and it gives it a gorgeous sort of cooked effect. Now take another fluffy brush and take a darker brown and just put this in the centre at the top. This makes it look really cooked and golden brown. Mine seems to have gone on holiday because it's rather tan, but obviously you can do it to your taste. Now what you want to do is just put an eye pin in and add a face, and then you're done. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. These are really fun to make. Like I said, I have got a back to basics sprinkle tutorial up if you want to go check that out. So thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed.